Okay, ladies, follow me. Hi, I'm Mr. E, and welcome to Wisdom Wedgies. And today we're setting up for their climate science series. And underneath here is our finished climate model. I don't want to show you it yet because you need to see it from the beginning.
Behind the scenes on Wisdom Wedgies.
I tied my shoe!
And then everyone just looks at you like this.
Here's our green screen. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get messy here.
Did it just start recording?
Well, our idea was to have a big globe and a fairly nice sized globe, and half of the globe will be Earth and the other half will be Sun. So there's the Earth side, and we'll have a moon connected to it to talk about tides, and then here's the Sun. We want it to be cut inside of it so you can see the inside, the layers of it. And then we also had the idea of having little models on top of it to explain different parts of climatology or climate. This first one was for the ideal gas law, and we had the idea of having a gas tank or gas can or something, and you open it up, and inside of it is the particles for dry air and wet air, damp air, and it talks about the ideal gas law, atmosphere, and so the atmosphere will have a layer of boxes. We already made a really big model about each layer of atmosphere, but now we want one like 10 times smaller so we can fit it on top of the globe.
Global circulation, which our other globe that we already made, which is in the library. We made a little model that blue paper, white. You've probably seen it in some of the other videos. I think, Levi did a video on that. He did a global circulation video with that.
Yep.
So we want that on the globe as well. Big version of that.
And then we also have this one to talk about pressure, which is force over area. So what we want is a thumb to go on top of a Gulf T that sticks inside of the Earth, because smaller area is less force, and so bigger area, more force talks about. This is basically the definition for climate. So we have the average measurement. So we have a ruler up there because that's basically our average measurement of weather over time.
Let's get to work.
Avon is taking little cardboard boxes, separators to make a mini version of that. I'm gonna take this yoga ball, and we're gonna ideally cut it in half, and one side is gonna be a model of the Earth, and then the other side is gonna be a model of the Sun. And that's going to be our main contraption in this whole project. This water bottle that we're going to turn into a gas tank. It's going to explain Avogadro's gas law. Ingredients and mixing tools to make a paper mache paste. This clock. And this is going to show purpose to average measurement of weather over time. And we have another example right over there. And we're just going to kind of recreate that.
Gas company. We could have like
Ideal gas company.
or it could be like it'd be like an avocado. Like you have a rectangle, an avocado, and then like.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Does ever run out?
Yeah, maybe cut a little further, just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do like the.
Or force, yeah, maybe just not so too much.
I feel like that's probably what experiment with that one.
You want me to force it down?
Yeah.
Keep on sliding. Glad you did time lapse for this.
Oh, okay, so there's our ball. Wow, that's pretty big. Hold it straight up in the air. Okay, that's gonna be the globe. That's perfect. That's like the perfect size. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. How's it? Put it against the door. See if we can get it outside the door. Watch out, guys. So it just fits out the door. I think it's important that we make a model that we can get out of our classroom.
We need to make this thick so they don't see the cardboard.
Okay, first. And my hands are really messy.
You think your hands are messy?
Face is messy.
You think I know that? I do. I know that.
I'm almost done with this whole thing. I'm not gonna do that.
I couldn't get in the bottom like these ones, so I just went on the sides. So that's your holding in place.
This would become the bottom like that. Savannah, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to make that look like this, like this picture. So you might even make that, like take this itself and make a cardboard version of it.
So right here we are gonna make this into a 3D paper mache cloud. But for that to happen, we need a good 3D pattern. So here we're just using some paper roll, and so we're just crumpling that up, putting it against our cardboard cutout of the shape we want it to end up as. Can you hold that down, Savannah? And putting masking tape over the cardboard to give it a smoother, right there. Try to get it to right there. Right here? Yeah, right there. And just to kind of smooth it out and give it a good texture on the top. And then we're gonna coat it with our paper mache paste that we're gonna use. And then after that dries, we're gonna paint it, and it's gonna end up looking like a 3D cloud or rain.
Recipe that I use for all the projects I'm making on YouTube. For the very first time, I wrote now a lot of the traditional paper strips and paste for exclusively in part because I'm really lazy. Just as soon as they get, what some people have done is soak newspapers for a much longer.
It's not toilet paper. It's just paper towels.
This one's hard.
I think it's done. And please don't pull my fingers but faster. Or you could do the screwdriver. With a sling at the bottom.
Slow it down there.
Paper mache.
Okay, make it scoot over. Scoochy. All right, so she says is, I don't know if we'll get a thin layer because we use paper towels instead of toilet paper. We'll use toilet paper next time. So this is our first trial piece here.
We'll do it until we keep doing it.
But this is all right if it gets thick because it's got to be a cloud. So we're making a cloud. This is the cloud that we're making for the clock. Yeah, for the climate.
What's the average measurement of weather over time?
Say it again.
The average measurement of weather over time. Jinx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jinx. This is amazing.
So Charlie introduced us to this YouTuber that showed us how to do this. Then we gotta dry it fast. That's the thing too.
Thanks for watching Wisdom Wedgies. And that be the lover. Bam.
And this, of course, is our test before we get to the big project.
Bum, bum, bum.
And you ready to go.
So good. I remember that one. I watched that one.
This will be deflating twice if it doesn't work. So we got this. This is now pretty hard. I got all the soft spots. This is the biggest time. Yeah, you guys can feel it now. It's kind of a circular drum here. All right. Enough feeling. Okay, here goes.
It's hard to pull out.
For some.
It's on
It actually actually transfer the line inside.
That looks cool.
Ah.
Is it a disaster?
I hope not. But it's getting a little more here. Come here, hold that. Both sides. Watch the knife on the end.
This?
Yeah, hold it tight.
Oh gosh.
You can come over to the table. Can you hold it?
Yes.
Either. It's not that heavy. Oh, see? That's why. Some of this is just as thin as an eggshell, but not as strong as an eggshell. Why is it not coming off? Is it off?
Yep.
There it is. Okay. I'm gonna put this one.
Now we need to fix it.
So here's our globes here. And what we found out, unfortunately, is when they get wet, they deform. I put the stuff in here, got all wet, but then it just soaked the whole thing.
Oh, this smells bad.
And then it, take a sniff, and it deformed it. So,
Wow,
it's a bummer. But we gotta save this. So what I did is I re-pumped up the ball. So here's the ball. Reef, you want to pump this? Finish pumping this up, or? And then we're gonna try to get those balls and put it on. Try to put them back on there. Uh-oh, it's leaking.
I got it. I
back
saved
in.
it.
All that hard work.
I did it.
All right, let's do it smoothly, like calmly. You can use your foot, but just do it calmly.
Okay.
Don't get too hyper. All right, so now what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to.
Make
That's
it
good.
wet again.
Yeah, I'll have to make it wet again, but we'll put the ball down. Go ahead, put the ball down, and then we'll have to actually maybe get this, spray this wet, and that way, and then put it on top. I'm not sure how to do this. Let's do it like
If
this.
you take this off,
Hold that on there. And save it. Okay, a note to self. We can't take it off her, but I think if we put it back on and then get it all wet and let it reform, I think that's gonna work. And then we can start applying more stuff on it
okay,
with the ball.
okay. I would think about this plan.
All around here to the sides, but you know it's soaked. I'm gonna put it on top because it'll draw down.
It bubbled in right there too. Well, that's also toilet paper. See if there's any.
Why is a big glob of toilet paper?
Careful though.
I do want to be careful with this.
Nice. You destroy the atmosphere.
Now that wasn't. There goes the back goes the thermosphere.
There's your mesosphere fell down. Oh, we just mixed up the whole entire atmosphere. Now it's all confusing.
I can put it
The
back.
mesosphere is now above the thermosphere. It's gonna wreck. Then space station is burning up.
And switch them.
All right. All right. Now, could you pull it out nicely?
I can.
That was kind of the original direction, I think.
Finished.
Now what do we do after the whole drama? So what does that say?
We put it in the model.
What does it say?
Average measurement of weather over time.
That's right. So we have average measurement of weather over time. So wait. Okay, now put it back without destroying the atmosphere.
All right.
Well, we're doing like the drawing out like the world on this, and we need to like, and we're drawing South America. Well, and then puffing it up so it looks like there's like land there.
We have both of these sides of globes. Here's our sun globe and our earth globe. They'll be earth side of our globe to be put together. So I've marked out where we're going to cut off the ends. So this part would be cut off. You'll be able to see the core of the sun with this model. and you'll be able to see the deep ocean, the currents with this model. So I gotta cut it off with my Dremel, and I'm doing that without anybody else here, so no curious fingers get cut off. And of course, got my safety glasses on, so we're gonna get right to it. This one still has the ball on it. No, I don't. Look at that. Comes right up. So we're going to, again, no other kids here, I'm gonna have to do it, seal these forms into the globe halves. I've been using great stuff, so we thought that foaming was Ibby's little idea, so I thought, oh, perfect, so we're gonna try that and seal it all in there. I don't want everybody putting their hands in it, so do it. Painting the sun. Glow-in-the-dark paint that I'll put on the whole moon or the whole sun, not the inside. Really small paintbrushes. You know, it's gonna take you like a couple of weeks to get this done.
All right, then.
You know, we got big paintbrushes, like really big ones for this type of a big work.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Actually, have someone else do, so you don't be getting white paint on everybody.
Perfect.
So here's an old fan stand, a fan with a stand that I had, and the motor was, and the fan motor was not working well with the fan, so I made it into a different project. Made it into a Van de Graaff machine for electricity. So I'm going to use this stand because I knew I'd be using it sometime. That's why I store it in my office forever. I knew that day would come. That'd be a lesson to all the wives out there. See, honey, I did need to keep all this stuff for a decade. Here's a ring for the globe, so the Earth will act as our tripod globe, and the sun will just hang on. The Earth's going to have most of the stuff hanging off of it, so that makes sense to be the one that actually has to be the attached part. So I'm going to put some great stuff around the ring. I got it nice and balanced and leveled right here, and then hopefully this will work. If not, we'll talk about that later. Okay. All right, I think I did the childproof. Well, it's all right. We got the global circulation taped up. Just a little form for the paste. We're going to use the same paste we did for the model. This took about a couple hours to put together with some help from the kids, and push it on. Papers in here and lots of masking tape. So now I'm going to stick the rest of this paste that I have left.
This is the moon for our climate model over there.
Sealing it up all together. So we got this is drying right now, a little bit of a paste. And then down here, I've tied it together to keep it together. I'm gonna be working on this one here. That today. Here's the cells, jet streams there, and put the little arrows, see which way for the Coriolis effect. Explain that. Whew. Okay, I'll get back to it. Circulation. This is the Coriolis effect arrows. Kind of explain that. That's working. Some kind of little mechanisms. So that's good. Oh no! Broke off. Danger! Danger! All right. So this is set for a couple of days. Let's see if it doesn't pop off. This will be our mass ejection. The sun flares will be at the bottom. Last thing I do. Our title, what is climate? There you go. Climate is the average temperature of weather over time. Done! That's it. That didn't take too long. Well, here it is, the final product. This is our climate model, and this is the model that the Wisdom Wedgie crew will be utilizing in their video series, How Climate Works. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now so you don't miss that. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. It was a lot of work to get this done, as you saw. But until next time, I'm Mr. E. Bye.